I always tell people that there is a reason that I was an English major in college, okay? There's a reason that I did not get a nursing degree or any kind of degree that required me to do science and math, and that is because I am not good at it, okay? Words, easy, simple, okay? Writing, reading, fun, amazing, right? Science and math, scary, hard, cold, a little pointy, honestly. I completely admire anybody for whom those are passions. I love seeing the results of scientific research and stuff like that, but science memes is about where I'm at in my comprehension level, and I am okay with that. I am absolutely fine with that. It doesn't bother me one bit. What up, Ho Biscuits? It's your girl Skitten, back at it again. If any of you guys are science or math nerds, sound off in the comments. I would love to get to know you guys. I won't say I would love to pick your brain because I wouldn't even know where to begin to do that, but just know I think you're really cool and I think you're really smart, okay? And if you ever need help writing a paper, I'm right here. I'm great with synonyms, okay? I'm fantastic with those. Not only did I used to read the dictionary for fun, but I also used to read the thesaurus for fun. So, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are staying safe and sanitized. We are here to watch EmKay. It's been a while since we've done an EmKay video. I figured why not treat yourself with actually funny science memes. So I'm kind of excited. I'm ready. Also, just to be clear, this is definitely a page where we like scientists and we support science and research and stuff like that. And yeah, okay.
There was no autism diagnosed before 1930. Pluto wasn't discovered until 1930. Therefore, Pluto causes autism. Thanks, Pluto. It's a bell curve. I'm so sorry. That's okay. I don't get it. The most useless buttons on the calculator. I'm so sorry. That's okay. I don't get it.
He said it's okay. I don't get it. And I love that energy. I love that.
The most useless buttons on the calculator. I mean, I'm sure they're useful somehow.
They are.
These people vote.
I just don't know how to use them. They're very useful. I simply do not know how to use it. And I bought the $100 fucking calculator, okay? Texas Instruments T90 or whatever the fuck that shit was. I bought it. And as soon as she started talking about how to use that, I was like, oh, this is not for me.
Aristotle was right. The Earth is at the center of the universe. Observable universe. The Earth must be at the center. Aristotle. Why would we be at the center of our observable universe? Truly mysteries like this can only be explained by a creator. Chernobyl workers watching the reactor make 40 years of energy in 3 seconds. Golly. Hey, that's fantastic. We're doing really good. Scientists restore contact with Voyager 1, which is 25 billion kilometers away, using documentation written in 1970s. Kinda crazy. Snow on the balcony melts faster where the tile corners meet. It's because the corners are 90 degrees. That's pretty good. The best PhD defense is a good PhD offense. Print out your doctoral committee's old thesis beforehand and spend the first 30 minutes of your defense eviscerating them.
Oh my
Discovering...
God. I thought they were going to say box them. I was like, hell yeah, put hands on them. But that's better.
Discovering something new. Physics and chemistry. Biology.
Right.
90% of the time, it's microbes that do nothing. I kid looking over my shoulder as I sign an email. Kid, you're not a doctor. Me, yes I am. What do you think I was studying for all the time when you were little? Kid, oh, I thought you just liked reading books and crying.
God
my
damn.
son has been eating electrical cords. What do I do?
Tell him to
they
stop?
ask in a bunch of dads. Ground him until he conducts himself properly. That's clever. Me and my lab partner discussing how we got a 347% error. Oh boy. Evolution, can you give me higher order thinking to avoid predators? Yes. Actually develops childlike desire to play in snow. Like a goof. It's sliding time.
I feel like I would have liked seeing that meme more all at once rather than like pieced together, you know?
Time, 120 minutes. Questions, 20 questions. Time, 120 minutes. Questions, 120 questions. Time, 3 days. Questions, 2 questions. questions. Open textbook, use electronic calculator. I have a mental illness that makes me think that people will change their minds if I present the correct arguments with the appropriate facts and data.
Yeah, me too.
That's not.
Yeah, I have that too.
Nobody. The guy who gave flammable and inflammable the same meaning. Cow caught casually eating snake in outback Australia.
Hell yeah.
I am confused as to how the food chain works in
So is the
Australia.
fucking
Me
snake.
too. I assume spiders are near the top. Portrayed in media as bloodthirsty flesh-eating torpedo,
Right.
adorable giant herbivore puppy.
Right.
In real life, clueless 7 to 9 yearly kills in the whole world, territorial killing machine.
Right.
500 to 3,000 yearly kills just in their native
Okay,
continent.
That's a jump, right? But if you guys have watched Casual Geographic with us, amongst other things, y'all know hippos are not the cutie patooties that everybody thinks they are. Like, they are cutie patooties, but they're also not. Real ones will remember the shit slurry from Zay Frank, which my husband and I cannot find that video anymore. That video has disappeared off the internet, but yeah.
Do people actually get f***ing murdered by hippos that
Yes.
often? That's insane. I did
Yes.
not know that. Physics. Oh, that textbook is outdated. It was written before Newtonian mechanics.
I don't know what that
Chemistry.
means.
Oh, that textbook is obsolete. It was written before the electron was discovered.
Okay, that's old.
Mathematics. That textbook was written thousands of years ago, and it still is as useful and relevant
That's how
as
math
ever.
be
When
working,
your
bro.
tea is hot, but you understand thermodynamics. Oh, now that's clever. My immune system raises body temperature to fight infection. Me takes medicine to lower body temperature. My immune system. Come on,
Bitch,
man.
like,
I wonder
bitch,
where this
why?
kid is now, by the way. The ISS has been confirmed to be deorbited as it reaches the end of its orbital life in 2030. Man, I have got to see that thing fly by in the sky one of these days. I love the ISS. It's fascinating. It's time to deorbit. Was I a good space station? No. You were the best, and it was an honor to work with you. Tell me this. If we've been to space, how come there are no stars and videos and pictures of it? Explains light pollution. Light isn't a physical thing. It can't cause pollution. Auntie, please.
Right,
When the
like,
villain in the
TT,
movie
please.
has a PhD, viewers without a PhD. They are just saying he's a smart villain. Makes sense. Viewers with a PhD. Grad school and academia drove him to madness.
Right.
Makes sense. Oh,
Yeah.
you meant that literally? In the 1880s, the director of Harvard Observatory was often frustrated with his staff and supposedly said, "My Scottish maid could do better." So he decided to hire her. Williamina Fleming ran a team for decades, classified thousands of stars, and discovered white dwarfs and the Horsehead
Hell
Nebula.
yeah.
Interest in science. Me. Math. Yep, never mind. I'm out of there.
No, okay. I think that more accurately describes what I'm talking about. But also, you know what? No, because physics also just, I don't get that shit at all. So no, but also yes.
I can't seem to get a good picture of this weird piece of metal no matter what I do. That's weird. Maybe if you get a little closer to it, maybe that'll help. Every single metal element, copper and gold, bismuth. What the hell am I looking at here? Guy reaching for, holding egg up to paper in a mirror? How does the mirror know what's behind the paper? I don't get it.
Yeah, some of these are so confusing.
Scientists grow bigger monkey brains using human genes, replicating evolution. There is an entire genre of films based on how this is a bad idea.
Right.
What doesn't kill you mutates and tries again. Oh, those little organisms. I'm rooting for them. Bible address every Sunday. Evolution is a lie. If you have evidence to disprove evolution, then write it down, get it peer-reviewed, and collect your Nobel Prize. Which organ is the best? Skin, heart, brain, spleen, urethra. I mean, I would say the
Urethra is
brain is
crazy.
pretty important, but the heart, we literally need it to live. I guess you could also say that about the brain, like living is being conscious perhaps,
right?
but
Like,
not
we
all
need
living
skin.
things are conscious.
We need skin.
Well, I don't know.
Skin is
I'm not
important.
what are you looking at me
My
for?
vote
I'm not a
is gonna be
scientist.
skin.
Mendeleev invents periodic table so people won't have to memorize the elements' properties. Chemistry teacher
Makes people
the
memorize,
students
yeah.
memorize the table. Mendeleev. What the hell is that thing? I do not know. I guess I'm about to find out, maybe. The owner of this electric vehicle, Chevy Bolt, did what no electric vehicle manufacturer has done so far. Something completely logical. I've always wondered why these vehicles haven't been designed to use the energy that wheel rotation produces to charge the batteries of the vehicle. Oh.
That's fucking cool.
This man made it at home. What you see in the frame is a generator that produces current that charges batteries. You no longer need to stop to charge batteries at charging stations or charge them at night at home. While the vehicle runs, it charges the batteries. Simple. Elemental, my dear Watson.
See, but then they couldn't charge you for electricity, so...
That's incredible. That's genius. Number of cameras, giant squid footage, Bigfoot footage. Number of higher quality photos of UFO. Did you know? NASA only uses 15 digits of pi for calculating interplanetary travel. At 40 digits, you could calculate the circumference of a circle, the size of the visible universe, with an accuracy that'd fall off by less than a diameter of a hydrogen atom. Your reaction when you're an engineer who only uses 3 digits of pi to build a skyscraper?
What?
Max Planck. Honey, I just discovered the smallest possible length in the universe. What should I name it? Marie Merck? Planck length. Max Planck. I'm just gonna leave this here. Fun prank. Make people study for 16 years and then don't give them jobs. Designers. Look, we have similar ideas. No, you stole my idea. Programmers. Man, I stole your code. It's not my code. You will write papers for us and pay us to publish them. You will review those papers for free. You will also pay us to read those papers. Lay publishers. This. My friend got a degree in Egyptology, but can't get a job, so he's paying more money to get a PhD so he can work teaching other people Egyptology. In his case, college is literally a pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
Just went for a walk in a cemetery, and a guy has a QR code on his gravestone that links to a list of his publications and citation metrics.
Fucking yeah.
That's actually awesome.
Fucking cool.
My girlfriend. People talking about quantum healing and stuff. Me, who studied really hard just to pass quantum mechanics. Doctor, I'm afraid you have a very rare disease. Patient, oh no, what's it called? Doctor, well, what do you want it to be called?
I'm crying.
Oh my.
I'm crying. With that said, not to give away too much information about me and who I am, but my brother had a surgery that was so rare that he is featured in a couple different medical journals. So there's that. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. This was fun though. This was a really good time, and honestly, it just showed me why, like, I was never meant to be a scientist. I was born to enjoy science memes, okay? I was born at the right time. Don't forget to leave your reaction requests and recommendations down in the comments below. And other than that, peace out, Hope Biscuits. It's Skittin' Lit.